There are a few things you will want to configure before beginning to actually draw your plays in FastDraw for football. These system setup steps only need to be configured once per FastDraw database that you use. The first step you'll need to do is to create your FastDraw database. A FastDraw database is a file on your computer that stores your football diagrams. It is recommended that you create a separate FastDraw database for each side of the ball that you want to use FastDraw for. For instance, if you have an offense, defensive, and special team staff, this will become vital once you begin drawing all of your plays. This way, you have the flexibility to maintain different terminology and keep your data separated if you would like. The first time you launch FastDraw, the system will create a default database called master.ftb for you. To enable the creation of multiple databases in FastDraw, you'll need to select File and select Program Settings. Once inside the Program Settings, you'll need to select the Allow Creation of Multiple FastDraw Files checkbox. And once you've done that, click OK. Once you've enabled this capability, you can go back to the File menu and choose Save File As. And from here, you can give your database a meaningful name like Offense, Defense, or Special Teams. Once you select Save File As, your Save As pop-up will now display. Here you can now name this file your Offense, Defense, and Special Teams, or any other name you'd like to have it named. Once you're done, select Save, and you'll notice that the title bar across your top of your window will now say Offense or Defense, or that file you selected, so you know which file you're using. Once you're finished drawing, the first time you set up this database, make sure you select Save so that information will be saved under that file. Now the next time you open up your FastDraw, you can now select File and select Recent Files, and now you'll be able to select your different files such as your master, your offense, defense, special teams, a quick and easy way to access all the different files that your staff uses to draw your play diagrams. FastDraw allows you to define the positions you want to use per database, such as offense, defense, and special teams. This gives you the flexibility to make sure your play diagrams look exactly the way you want them. To set up your positions, go to the main edit bar and choose Positions Editor. Use the Position Editor pop-up to activate and inactivate positions. Only active players will display when you diagram. You can also modify various properties such as text, shape, and color, and background color to further customize how positions will be displayed in your diagrams by default. You can also click on the various column headers to sort the positions. The preview column displays what your position will look like. Use the OK button to save your settings. At any time, you can use the Restore Default buttons to reset the positions back to the shipping default that they were when you received the software. FastDraw provides a snap-to-grid function that will make aligning your players on a football diagram much easier and much more precise. To turn this feature on, select Edit and make sure the Snap Positions to Grid has a check mark next to it. Lastly, for reasons that will become more obvious to you later in this guide, you will want to turn on Play Notes in the Play Library. This is easily done by right-clicking on the gray bar above your library list and selecting the Play Notes checkbox to include in your Play Library.